Justin Mathis is 31 years of age. Justin has a very responsible job, and he's out with his best friend, Christopher Lofton, and his cousin, David Weldon. They're at Gators Dockside in Highland City, drinking alcoholic beverage. Then they hop in the car with Justin, or the truck, actually. It's Justin's pickup truck. And they go south on Highway 98. Well, the first mistake they made was getting in a truck and allowing a drunk to drive. It's bad to drink and drive, but it's not good to ride with a drunk who's been drinking and driving. So Justin, he's driving south on Highway 98 with his best friend and his cousin in the car. And he comes upon a traffic light at 540A and US 98 just south of Highland City. The light has just turned green and a semi-truck has just started to move south. Before that semi can even clear the intersection, Justin rams into the rear end of it at highway speeds. And he kills Christopher Lofton, who's 34, and David Weldon, who's 38. He kills them. Think about it. They're not going to be home for Christmas. They're not going to be with their family and friends. Not this year, not ever. When we arrive, Justin is still in the driver's seat. He is taken to Lakeland Regional, where he's got relatively minor injuries. He's treated and released. But his cousin and his best friend are dead at the scene from this horrible crash. We got the blood alcohol back, 0.25. I didn't stutter. 0.25, over 3 times the legal limit. We arrested Justin yesterday afternoon for 2 counts of traffic homicide or traffic DUI manslaughter. 2 counts. And he should spend the next 20 to 30 years in prison. But you know what? At least he's alive. His best friend and cousin have a life sentence of death because he chose to drink and drive. By all feedback, he's a decent guy, works, but he drank and he killed someone. So over these holidays weekend, the Christmas holidays are coming up this weekend, and the following weekend are New Year's, and throughout, I want you to think about that. It's not just criminals, hardcore criminals, that go to jail. This guy's going to end up doing more time than all of those put together, except for one, maybe, because of a bad choice. And his intentional conduct caused death. Don't drink and drive. Uber is cheap. Yellow cabs are cheap. Hitchhiking is cheap. I really don't recommend that at night. Somebody else drinking and driving will probably run over your drunk butt. Call somebody. But this is the kind of thing that shocks our soul whenever you see that what otherwise a decent person, by the accounts we receive, is going to prison for a long time, as he should.